Hello Joji, how you doing? I've just done a few stretches. I was stretching yesterday, but hey, I'm not that flexible yet, so my hips are pretty stiff. But yeah, I'll show you a bit of striking now. Hello, how you doing? Hello next Eka. Yeah, but I'm pretty stiff today. I slept in late. Uh, yeah, went to bed at 12 last night. So yeah, I'm still fixing my sleeping schedule. And yeah, I'm slowly working on a routine. I'm a monk Wusam. Yeah, so in the next, maybe today or tomorrow, I'll check out a few more stretches and compile like a note where I can put all the stretches in one note and then work on different stretches. So maybe slowly but surely I'll get more flexible. But I'll show you a bit of striking. It's not going to look as good, but tell me what you guys think. Hello, Sham Crowder. How are you doing? My skills are still quite sloppy, so I'm still like an amateur when it comes to my skill level. You check, everything is still quite sloppy. But yeah, the main idea is just cardio, so I'm not really worried about skill or technique at this stage. Just trying to get a good sweat, trying to keep that motivation going, you know. That's about it. What's up, Chinmay Patil? How you doing? Nah, this is just straight water in a water bottle. So yeah, I finally bought myself a water bottle. Do send 10 side kicks on each side as fast as you can. I'll try my best. Yeah, it's not 10. Like I said, I'm quite unfit, bro. So yeah. What is methylene blue? What is that? Five times. I'll give it a try. Yeah. Hey, I'm trying to learn some back kicks. But yeah, my distance is sort of out, you know. Yeah, I do agree. I think side kicks are quite underrated, because especially my obliques. As you can see, I'm a bit of a chubby guy, but my obliques, it's a major workout for my obliques. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I still want to get onto. Yeah, I guess it would. Hey, I can't do a backflip, you know. I never really worked on any backflips. But yeah, like I think in the beginning, when you're learning and you don't have a trampoline, you're supposed to do like a bridge, you know, where you put your hands like this and you do a push-up. Like if you're trying to teach your body to move in that way, you're supposed to strengthen your back and your shoulders so you can roll back and then roll in your hands as well. So yeah, I have done creatine before, and yeah, it was pretty insane. Like at that time I was only doing calisthenics, but yeah, I was a lot more leaner and a lot more muscular when I did creatine. But yeah, I'm trying to save as much money as I can right now. So I want to check this month, at the end of this month, if I can budget everything properly, then yeah, I'd probably buy myself some creatine. But I just want to work on my budget for now. Do I box at all? I can show you some of my boxing. It's not very skillful or anything. I'll do my maximum amount of push-ups in a few minutes. Just want to show this guy some boxing, and then I'll do the push-ups. So yeah, what type of content do you guys watch? Is it martial arts combat content? Is it calisthenic content? Is it weightlifting content? Or do you just scroll through the shorts? Do a jab, cross into a low kick. Jab, cross, and then a low kick. Okay. Check. I can't really do a low kick because oh, you're doing exams. What grade you in? That's cool. Yeah, you see, I can't really do a low kick because, yeah, as you can see the. Okay, all right. Let me give it a try. something like that. You see, a lot of the problem that comes from striking is the swinging of the bag, especially if you're just striking with your hands and then you have to transition with your feet. It's tough to, it's tough to, like, I'm gonna try different types of jabs, but the problem with a straight jab is, you see the knuckles pointing down, these smaller knuckles, so you end up hitting them with these ones. So for you to hit the jab properly, you have to bend your fist like this, you check, which causes your fist to buckle sometimes. So because I'm not wearing gloves or straps, the way I punch is like this, like not an inverted jab, like a upside down inverted jab, like that, because you connect with these two, you don't really connect with these. Yeah, I remember you, Shaggy. Vaguely. I have a lot of people commenting, so you have to remind me. Hey, Depeche KC. I don't think I can fight John Jones. The goat. Hey, bruh. But I do remember, my name is Adam. Adam. Thank you, brother. Maybe I must work on my oblique kicks in order to fight John Jones. You check, because John Jones likes to kick above the knees, to Thank you, Ty. I'm from South Africa, man. Yeah, you see, hey, I saw South Africa. What do you train, Ty? Oh, it's for Ty. Yeah, I saw some. Hey, finance guru, how you doing? No, I'm not Dricus Duplessis. You see, he has a better hairline than mine. Starting to lose some of my hair, you check. Tell us origin story. Yeah, I think he's a good fighter. He's a lot better than me, and I think he has some good cardio. And namaste. 6 years BJJ, 2 months. That's cool. I would like to get into some BJJ. And Muay Thai, the way I understand Muay Thai is the round kick is different from a karate round kick. I think a Muay Thai round kick is something more like this, whereas a karate round kick it doesn't go all the way around, if I'm not mistaken. Kamzat versus DDP. Hey, bro. I don't like to make fight predictions because I'm always wrong. Yeah, let me think about that. I think Dricus wins, and I think because he has good defense, right? So, and he has good cardio, and I don't know if anyone has any answer for the blitz, because when he does the blitz, all you can do is basically block. But I'm guessing if Kamzat, this is what I think Kamzat is going to do. When Dricus du Plessis comes with that blitz, you know that thing that he does? I think Kamzat is just going to go down and take him down with like a double leg takedown or a single leg takedown. Probably a double leg. But that's what I think. Like, I don't really watch a lot of UFC fights. I watch highlights. But yeah, so I haven't really seen Kamzat in a while, out of choice, you know, because, hey, I like to train. Like, I like watching fight highlights now and then, but hey, 25 minutes is a long time to watch a fight, if you know what I'm saying. So I don't watch a lot of fights, but I think that's probably what Kamzat is going to do, you know. I used to think Ankalaev had good wrestling, but yeah, because my content and my channel is sort of like MMA oriented, I do get some podcast interviews and some analysts, UFC analysts and stuff on my feed. So yeah, what I've heard from Ankalaev, I heard his wrestling is not that good, you know. And the thing with Pereira, his striking is not really conventional, you know. Trembling feet. I don't know. Is that a joke, or do you really want to know? So what I saw from this interview is they said Ankalaev's wrestling is not that good. To be honest with any of you guys, I've seen like highlights of one fight of Ankalaev, and I don't know who he was up against, but that guy took him down when it came to wrestling. So they say his wrestling is not that good, and Pereira, his striking is different. Trembling feet, like I think many would agree with me. It's good to stay loose in a fight. So whenever I feel, you know, not relaxed, or how can I say, tense, or I don't feel too good, all I do is just hop on the balls of my feet, you know, just get loose, and yeah, then you feel loose. It doesn't really help for the shoulders that much. Like, my shoulders and back is quite tense, but the rest of the body gets quite loose, you know. So yeah, I guess that's what I would do if I have trembling feet. Like Ankalaev wrestling different, Dagestan wrestling not good for Khabib, Islam, and Enveloev. Ilya versus Islam. Yeah. Thing is, Islam is well versed in all sorts of martial arts. I think out of all the fights I would like to see, that's probably one of the fights I'd like to see, you know, because you have two guys that are very well rounded. Ilia Topuria started with BJJ, if I understand correctly, and then transitioned into all the other martial arts. I think boxing being his most dominant. And then you have Islam, who was mentored by Khabib and probably has a good Sambo wrestling background, and yeah, he's also well rounded, you know, kicks are sharp, punches are sharp, BJJ is pretty good. Thank you, Deepesh KC. Greco-Roman. Who's doing Greco-Roman wrestling? And how does Greco-Roman differ from Sambo wrestling? Since when have I been training? I've always been working out, but I started working out seriously. Well, my description of seriously, or my definition of seriously, in my opinion, about six months ago. And yeah, now currently this live has been going on for 28 minutes. But yeah, I think I'm going to work on the round kick a bit, maybe some side kicks, maybe some back kicks, maybe some boxing, maybe some elbows, maybe some knees. But yeah, I appreciate all the support, guys. I'm 32 now, 32 years of age. You think Ilya KOs Islam? You might be right, honestly. You might be right. It's just, yeah, Islam is a wild card. Like, I thought, okay, bye-bye, Depeche. I thought Oliveira was going to beat Islam. But yeah, Islam surprised me there as well. Hey, bro. This left leg is tight, bro. No, I'm right-handed actually. It's just my left leg is pretty weak, especially my hip flexor, so I try to work on my left leg as much as possible. So that's why, I don't know. When it comes to my left leg, I have to put out my arm and then kick like that, you know. I guess it's a flexibility issue or whatever. But yeah, let me do another stretch quickly. Maybe I can get these kicks top notch before the end of the life. Probably not, but hey, I have to give it a try, you know. Yeah, you're right. It's pretty bad. What am I training? I guess yeah, you're right. My left leg is really bad. I have to work out my left leg. I'm training mixed martial arts, man. Just all the techniques I've seen on different various YouTube videos, trying them on the back, with a priority being cardio. Yeah, you're right. I'll probably get 4 more classes once I feel I got the basics sort of mastered. Thank you, Leonardo Dobravesky. Leonardo Dobravesky. Guessing that's how you say your surname. Yeah, so I just want to get the basics down, get the flexibility down, just be able to do a proper round kick. That's like, do I look like Strickland? Strickland is an ugly guy, so I guess you might be right there. Yeah, so my round kick is pretty crap, so once I get the round kick to an acceptable level, I guess once my schedule also changes, I guess I'll get into some classes. But yeah, just want to do home training for now, get everything on point as much as I can, and then yeah, once I have some free time during the week, because classes are during the week, so I can basically only train on weekends because I'm working during the week, long hours. So yeah, I can't really take classes at this stage, so I train on weekends, and when I get the time during the week, I train at home, you know. So yeah, once I get my schedule organized and all that stuff. Am I an engineer? No, I'm not an engineer. Why, you ask? That's cool, bro. I know. No, I'm not Australian. I'm South African. I don't train wrestling or BJJ. Me and my brother back in the day when I was like, 14 to the age of 18, me and my brother used to do some wrestling and some BJJ, but just from home, you know, and just from watching different martial arts movies and stuff. We tried to implement the techniques. You're training MMA from home. That's good, bro. Just remember to do it for yourself. Don't do it for the compliments or the praise of people. If you enjoy doing it, keep doing it, man. Because there's going to be a lot of people telling you that you suck, or that you should stop doing it, or stop embarrassing yourself. But if you do it for yourself, then you'll always have the motivation. Yeah, I would like to go to Thailand. But yeah, those Thai people are pretty insane. Like, I hear some of the good guys, they don't even really train to, like, I watched the video last night where the Thai guys, they don't really train, you know, that soft front leg, you know, to block front kicks, to block leg kicks. What they do is they condition the leg. So they stand there, stiffen their leg, and they just pretty much take whatever kick is coming in, you know. So yeah, that's what I like about martial arts. Like, you think you think you learn, you know something, and then you just check another video that pretty much teaches you something new or whatever, you know. Yeah, you're right, man. A lot of, who's that guy, Khalil Rountree? He went to Thailand and learned a lot from those Thai guys when it came to Thai boxing. Yeah, I think Thailand is good for Muay Thai, but there's other martial arts as well. Like, what's the new one I checked out? Like, I'm starting to look at some Kung Fu. I'm starting to check out some Kung Fu videos as well. Now, the problem with Kung Fu and some of these martial arts, that's what I like about Thai fighting, is they do it on a heavy bag. So there's actually some conditioning. But from most of the Kung Fu videos I've seen, they don't use a heavy bag. So they'll do like a kick. One of the kicks I saw, they stand like this, right? Like a normal, let's say a low kick, right? You stand like this and you just, low kick or high kick, like a high kick. But what the Thai guys do, the Kung Fu guys, they will stand like this. Let me just get the right angle here. They'll stand like this, jump to this leg, and then kick. So they'll stand like this, facing the opponent, or they stand like this, right? Those Kung Fu guys, they stand like this, jump to this leg, and then kick. Obviously, I'm doing it very slow, but the last time I tried it on the bag, it hurt my foot. So some of these martial arts, I will give you that they're quite flashy, like Kung Fu, but bruh, like, I don't know if it's ever really tested, I don't know how often Kung Fu gets tested on a strong hard object like a heavy bag, or how Kung Fu sparring is being done. From what I understand, Kung Fu is not really a sparring martial art. It's more like let me say, it might be a sparring martial art, but it's not a fighting martial art. Like, they can spar Kung Fu with light kicks and light punches and whatever, but it's not really a fighting martial art. But hey, I'm still kind of new to this, and if anyone has a different opinion, maybe I'll be willing to hear it. Nothing wrong with learning basics, bro. Just get into Thailand. It's super affordable. Okay. Yeah. Well, I just used all my leave days now. So maybe in the next year, I'll save up some money and see if I can buy a plane ticket. Thai boxing is good, but MMA is different. MMA is like street fight wrestling, BJJ dominated. MMA. Yeah, I guess you're right. But MMA is like, it's like a Bruce Lee sort of thing, Like Bruce Lee, what is that? Jeet Kune Do. He said what? Use what works for you and discard the rest. So that's the way I see MMA. Like, you use whatever works for you. MMA is mixed martial arts. So if you feel like a punch, cross, hook, and then a leg kick is what works for you, that's what you do. If you want to throw in a back kick or a side kick or whatever, that's what I like about MMA. It's not restricted to certain moves, So I guess MMA is different in the sense that it combines all the martial arts, which is, I think, a good thing. And the barrier of entry is not too big, because now if you say you're an MMA guy, you pretty much just know how to throw a weak jab and maybe a low kick, and then you can call yourself an MMA guy, because you are mixing martial arts. You are throwing a punch and a low kick, so you are mixing. So anyone can, if they know a few basics, they can call themselves an MMA guy. Whereas karate or whatever, or taekwondo, or traditional martial arts, you pretty much have to have like a belt, and you have to have like a skill level, and you're sort of limited with the skills you can apply. And there's a certain way of doing each and every move. And I do think those martial arts are helpful, especially when it comes to learning different kicks and whatever. But I think MMA is ideal in the sense that you quickly learn a lot of moves that help you. Whereas with traditional martial arts, you learn some things that can help you, and you learn the proper form of doing those things, but you are limited in the way that the martial arts is structured, you know? Hey, what's up, Nobility? You just checked, are you planning a fight, any amateur fights? The thing is the cardio, man. So I want to get my cardio up. There's this thing on TikTok, it's called tick boxing. It's like this Afrikaans sort of boxing tournament or whatever. So once I can get my cardio on point, I might enter one of those competitions. But for now, I'm just doing this for content and getting the cardio up. I'd recommend learning Kaju Kenbo. It's a hybrid of Hawaiian martial arts, very effective for street fighting or just learning and stuff. Jeet Kune Do is bullshit, brother, you know. Yeah, I guess so. Hey, what's up, Keenan? How you doing? Yeah, I don't know, bruh. It looks cool. Like Kung Fu looks cool and Jeet Kune Do looks cool. But hey, bruh, it's been... Apart from Bruce Lee in movies and demonstrations, and we all know those demonstrations they are staged. Like I've heard some people say, who was that? Michael Jai White. He said even the first UFC was staged with the whole BJJ, those Gracies. They chose all the fighters that they were to compete against. They chose all of them, and they were all amateurs. That's what, I didn't say that. Michael Jai White said that. That all those fighters that went against, was it Royce Gracie? All those fighters were amateurs, and they were selected meticulously so Royce Gracie could look good against them. Bro, get more into fighting. We want to see more from you. Okay. How have you been, man? Long time no see. I'm good, man. I'm good. Fight a bear. Yeah, maybe. What you think of Lethway? It's a crazy sport. Yeah, that's the one with the heads. Yeah, it's a Mexican martial art, I think. Yeah, okay. They needed to make it more interesting first so they can get an audience. Yeah, I guess so. And I think the Gracies, I don't know. I'd let Michael Jai White debate that topic. I'm not really... I don't like to say things that I'm not sure are fact. So whatever he said, if it's true, then it's true. Khabib versus Bruce Lee in the cage. Obviously Khabib. Like Bruce Lee, I don't know, bro. Maybe Bruce Lee, I don't know. Like I don't know if the hype was real, you know. He was a good martial artist, and like even I don't know what you call this kick. It's not a crescent kick, but he had like one of the best kicks that I saw a fighter do. I would call it, if I had a name. If anyone knows what this kick is called, just let me know, because I would like to see the proper form online. But he had one of the best kicks like this. I would, if I had a name for it, I would call it the reverse round kick. So he had this kick. I guess you could call it a crescent kick, but a crescent kick is more like this, you know. But he had this kick, and he would like throw it out like that. So it's sort of like a front kick, but he would kick with this part of the foot. So we'd stand like this and just maybe it's a front kick, I don't know. So that's I like the way he fights, you know. I don't know how good it would be against a professional fighter, because you only pretty much see him in movies and demonstrations. But I like the way he fights. That's all I can say. Do I watch Bas Rutten? Yeah, Bas Rutten is pretty insane. He slaps guys. And I saw his video for what do you call this? How to defend yourself in a bar fight. Are you being ignored? I'm sorry, bro. Let me check what you're saying. I think you were the guy rapping the other time. Yeah, I do rap sometimes. It's been a while. Because, yeah, bro, I sometimes cringe myself out when I rap, you know. It sounds horrible at times. So, I don't always like doing it, you know. It's just when I'm really bored. It's just as a practitioner of one of the martial arts. Okay, Bruce Lee was super fast. Yes, I agree. Do you watch Bas Rutten? Yes, I do. Bruce Lee is horribly portrayed. Yeah, I think he's a legend. Look, I'm not going to say the guy sucks or he's a bum or whatever. I think out of all the Kung Fu guys, he was probably the best. He had some of the best Wing Chun I've seen. He had some of the best kicks I've seen. And out of all the fighters I've seen, he's probably the most entertaining. Like if I had to think about fighters that are the most entertaining, I would put Bruce Lee first, I would put Scott Adkins second, and I would put Michael Jai White third. But those are movies, you know. I don't know. Michael Jai White, he has had some sparring sessions with different UFC fighters, and it's pretty entertaining to see. But it's sparring, you know. I don't know how good they would be as fighters. Maybe they're good. I don't know. Hello, Honored One. Bruce Lee is yeah, that's sad. Like Tupac and all these guys, all the legends have died. They say Muhammad Ali is faster than Bruce Lee. I'm being ignored. Now I'm leaving, guys. Bruce Lee has always been horribly portrayed. Arman Charukyan kick. Arman Charukman kick. Let me screenshot this. Maybe this is the kick I was showing earlier, because I really want to learn the proper form for this kick. Best martial artist. Okay, sorry, let me just wait for the screenshot to disappear. Oh, you are speaking about a fighter. Islam versus Arman. Who wins? I don't know who Arman is. I haven't really seen his fights. Bruce Lee is the best martial artist. MMA is popular because of Bruce Lee, probably. Bruce Lee, not MMA fighter. Arman Charukyan kick. If you search it, it will just be memes. Okay, let me check it out. I'll screenshot this. Bruce Lee is not. Let me check quickly what it's saying here. Bruce Lee is not like John Jones or DJ. He's an actor, brother. Listen to that goat. Do you know how to do a 360 kick? Let me say I've done it before, but it's not good, bro. Wonder Boy has some crazy kicks also, brother. Yeah, I do agree. Islam versus Taporia is fire. Yeah, I do agree. He has a YouTube channel also. Yeah, Wonder Boy. Yeah, I've seen his YouTube channel. I can show you my version of the 360 kick, but bruh, if you like cringing, this is some content you will enjoy, because it looks horrible. Like all the stuff I produce. But I think this one takes the cake, because this is not a kick I do often, because my round kick sucks. So I think you have to get a pretty good round, like this is my opinion. In order to do a good 360 kick, you have to get a pretty good round kick, and my round kick sucks. So I think that might also be the reason why my 360 kick sucks. Practice one kick puff since you got to be perfect one. Okay, what? Practice one kick puff since you got to perfect one, then learn a lot of unpracticed ones. Okay, yeah, I do agree. Yeah, John Jones is pretty good. But yeah, I would have liked to see him against Aspinall. So yeah, let me show you my 360 kick, and I'll do it with the right kick, the right leg, because yeah, my left kick sucks when it comes to the round kick. So I'll do a 360 kick, and yeah, it's probably gonna look horrible. Yeah, Dana White almost did. That would have been something to see, but didn't Anderson Silva beat up Tito Ortiz in a boxing match? So I don't think Tito is that good at boxing. I think that's why he jumped out of the fight. And I think Tito was more of a wrestler when he was in the cage than a boxer. You check, and that's with my stronger leg, you know. I can keep drilling it, I guess. Maybe it would look slightly better, but even with my strong leg, it looks pretty horrible. Do I train for axe kick? Not in the bag. Guess I could try. You check, it's hard on the bag, but I chouse you, yeah. Chama no chama, bro. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, am I stretching? Do I fight people? No, only bags. I have something. I'm racist against bags. How about a reverse kick? Like a hook kick or like a back kick? Check out. I've seen some videos about without the spring back kick, just the normal back kick. Supposed to turn. Let me try with the other leg. Thank you, man. Yeah, I got a version of the spinning back kick, but it's not as good. I'm still working on my distance, you know, how close you have to be to the target in order to strike it. Thank you, Leron. I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, but there are better guys to learn from, I'll be honest. What I'm doing now, I've seen from YouTube videos. Like that back kick, this is how I usually do the back kick. So that was a new version, but this is how I usually do the back kick. You check. So that version, I'm from South Africa. That version is the one where you just stand in front of the target, not jumping to hit the target. But these ones, you like them. So the one where you just stand and then turn, that I saw from on a video by Billy the Jet. He was like this old time martial arts guy. So I saw that in my shorts feed last night and thought I'd practice it on the live. I'm from South Africa, man. Mr. Mixed Content Man, I'm from South Africa. I don't know if you just joined last time when you were tired or yeah, I guess you have to look at, I just started doing the back kick more, you know. It's something I was scared to do on the bag, because you have to, because now if you miss the bag, you get like a hook kick. If you miss the bag, you end up doing a hook kick, like a spinning hook kick almost. So that's what I would usually do. Thank you for subbing. Are you a minority in your country? Sort of, but there are more. There are people I think that are greater minorities than my race. I think the Chinese are the greatest minority in my country, and probably, I don't know what the statistics are, but I think there are other greater minorities in my country. Maybe the Chinese. Hi, I'm from Germany. How are you? I'm good, and you? Try twisting waist on back kick. You get different kick. My waist. I'll try, my man. I first have to think about that for a while. Try twisting my waist. Yeah, that one I would have to. Germanistan. What do you know about the numbers gang, my bro? Very little, and I don't think I'm allowed to talk about it. You're not allowed to talk about the numbers if you're not really a number. I guess those are what the rules are. But yeah, I think there are a few, the 26, 27s, 28s, and the big fives. And yeah, if, I mean, 23, now I'm 32 years old. You have to proceed. I'm too old to start an MMA career. I'm 32 now. You don't get any old fighters anymore. All the fighters are young ones. Bro, buy a truck tire and set your bag in it and make a standing set for your heavy bag. Yeah, I've seen people do that. DC versus Puff. Daniel Cormier versus Puff. Yeah, I think that guy would mess me up. Yeah, I think I'm just going to work on the round kick a little. Maybe do some stretches, because the round kick is what I'm bad at. But yeah, like what yeah, Mike Tyson would probably mess me up as well. If you want to check out something that's really funny, you must search Mike Tyson, Brendan Sharp interview. There are two interviews that they did. The one they did with Francis Ngannou, and the other one they did with Yuri Prohaska and some other guys. I don't know what their names are. Who do you like for UFC 313? Hey, Jaden Smith. Let me look at this Jaden Smith quickly. Channel activity. I stay in South Africa, man. Oh, I can't check someone's content in a live. Okay. Who's on the card for 313? I think it's John Jones and Pereira, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's Pereira and Ankalaev, right? So I'm guessing Pereira would win that fight. Oh, you stay in Kempton Park. That's cool. Jaden Smith. Why does that sound? Oh, Will Smith's son. Oh, you were born there. That's cool. Oh, you do boxing. Gavin Cohen. Yeah, I do a bit of boxing as well, but my boxing is not as sharp. Oh, I thought you said, who do you look like in the UFC? Yeah, so yeah, with the spinning back kick, I just have to measure the distance properly, and then I'll probably get better at it. But the round kick is the main issue, and I think it's a flexibility issue. So I'll probably do another stretch and then try the round kick again. And yeah, I like doing other kicks as well, like the heel kick and like a spinning back kick and some side kicks. Oh, my back kick is 7 out of 10. Yeah, I can definitely improve. I think there's a bit of a delay because I'm trying to work out in my mind how far I have to be from the bag, so I jump closer and further from the bag and just try and find the right angle to throw that back kick. What should we look for with Mike Tyson? Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me. So there's there's two. Thank you, brother. So there's two interviews with. I'm gonna put on my shirt now, because hey, this wind is a bit cold. But there's two interviews with Mike Tyson and Brendan Sharp. Brendan Sharp, you can check him out as well if you want to laugh. That guy he's had he was in the UFC for a short while, and he actually beat Micro Crocop, that guy with those devastating kicks. So he beat Micro Crocop and a few guys. He wasn't good. He was a heavyweight fighter in the UFC. And then Joe Rogan was one of his friends. So Joe Rogan told him, hey brah, you suck at fighting. You started fighting too. That's why I don't want to get into fighting, because I'm too old. You know, if you get too old, all these young guys have been training fighting for a long time. You're a 32-year-old, you get into fighting, and now, yeah, you're going to get your ass whipped properly. And it's going to take you too long to learn what they already know. Anyway, you're back. Okay. Okay, so anyway, I will check, but I have to leave. Okay, sweet. You can just check out the live to get the full context of what I'm going to say. Because that Brendan Sharp guy, he was in the UFC. Joe Rogan told him, listen, bro, you're too old to be fighting. You have won some fights, but you're going to lose a lot of fights, and you're going to get a lot of brain damage. So it's better for you to get out now while you can. You have to pursue comedy and podcasting. So that's what this Brendan Sharp guy did. He pursued comedy and podcasting. His comedy is not that good. His podcasting, he has a big ego. So his podcasting suffers because of it, because he's always speaking about how rich he is, how clever he is, how much better he is than other people. So his podcast is, the only reason his podcast is funny, he has a guy on the podcast called Brian Callen. But anyway, that's just the backstory of Brendan Sharp. I started the training with the shirt and they just took it off, you know. I was hoping to get a compliment on my nipples, which I got, so now I'm happy. Now I can put my shirt back on. But anyway, so yeah, so eventually this okay guys, join the next live. My battery is flat and I'm getting calls from work, so join my next live. I'll show you some spinning back elbows. These guys are going to bother me the whole time with work related issues, so let me just answer their calls and then I'll start a live maybe in 2 hours. My battery is charged, but I appreciate all the support, guys. See you.